Welcome to qnawire.
So we're doing chapter 18, problem 17. So for part A, it says calculate the RMS speed of a nitrogen molecule at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is given by our normal equation, 3 kBT over m, and we can plug this in. 3 times 1.38 times 10 to the negative 23 joules per Kelvin, and 0 degrees is 273 Kelvin. And the molar mass of nitrogen is 32 atomic units, but we need to convert this to kilograms for this equation to work out because it's got to be in SI units. So to convert this to kilograms, there is 1.66 times 10 to the negative 27 kilograms per atomic unit. Cool. We can just calculate this in our calculator, and we see this is 461 meters per second. So these nitrogen molecules are moving quite quickly. So that's part A. Part B now asks, determine how many times per second it would move back and forth across a 5-meter long room on the average, assuming it made very few collisions with other molecules. So assuming that there's no preferred direction, we know that the VRMS squared is the same as the components in 3 dimensions squared. And we also can assume that each of these are roughly the same. So each components are roughly the same since we don't prefer any direction. So this is roughly 3Vx squared. So we can say Vx is roughly VRMS over square root of 3. Cool. So now, because we have to convert this to 1 dimension because we're just moving back and forth along this 5-meter thing, right? So we want to see, to figure out the time, well, I guess, yeah, we're figuring out the time for one crossing of the room is given by the length of the room over the Vx. So this is square root of 3 times the length over the RMS. So the time it takes for roughly to move across the room once is given as square root of 3 times 5 over 461 meters per second. And the time for a round trip is 2 times this, right? Because you have to go back or go across the room once and then back. So this is 2 square root of 3 times 5 over 461. So if we want to figure out the number in 1 second, number of round trips in 1 second, we just take the inverse of this. And this equals in round trips in 1 second. Cool. So this is 461 over 10 times square root of 3. And we can easily plug that in to be 26.6. So we do roughly 26 round trips of the room per second. Very, very many. Awesome.